Welcome back to Poweractual. Today we have two huge topics, Gaston Parage and stiff sleeves. Let's dive in. Let's start with some crazy news around the former IPF president. So Gaston Parage stepped down as the IPF president in March. This was for so-called personal and professional reasons. But now the real story is coming out. On Monday 12 May, the Times posted a news report. It mentions that according to an official IPF statement, Gaston Parage admitted to paying for sex 3 times while at an event in South Africa. He admitted to it in writing and verbally. The IPF calls it a breach of ethics. They've banned him for running for re-election, and they state that his actions damage the sport's reputation. Next to that, they've scheduled an emergency meeting on June 11th to decide who becomes the new IPF president. The meeting will be held one day before the World Championships in Chemnitz, Germany. But here's the twist. Parage continues to deny. He claims he's never paid for sex and that he's being targeted in an extortion attempt. No legal charges have been made against him in South Africa, and now he's lawyering up to protect his name. So what do we make of all of this? The IPF has rejected his candidacy, citing moral turpitude and reputational harm. But Parage is calling the federation's move manipulative and unjust. It's all going down on June 11th. Who will lead the IPF? And will Parage fight back publicly? I have had several long encounters over the past years with Gaston, and I've always doubted if he was suitable as the president of the IPF. But on the other hand, I'm really not sure if this new leadership is any better. I have heard a rumor from an insider that there was a private meeting which went down in Iceland between the SPD founder Ben Banks, SPD director Will Islip, and the interim president Sigurjón. If this is true, what do you think this meeting was about? Does Sigurjón want to be the one that is elected as the new president? And does this situation with Gaston have anything to do with it? I have heard from an inside source that Gaston is coming to Chemnitz and will be trying to speak in front of the board. Let's see how it pans out. On Wednesday, the 14th of May, we got the news that all the stiff sleeves except for the Hansu 2.0 are back on the IPF approved list. In their just released official statement, the IPF state that in the spirit of fairness and cooperation, they have decided to reverse their earlier decision concerning the stiff knee sleeves. The 6 stiff knee sleeves may therefore continue to be used in all IPF sanctioned competitions through the end of 2026. During this extended period, the Executive Committee will conduct a review of the technical rulebook and equipment manual and will initiate a process for setting up a new approval procedure. So the IPF have reversed the decision that they made only a month ago. The question is, why did they really change their mind? Were they afraid of lawsuits? We know that behind the scenes, the brands have been taking action and putting pressure on the IPF. These actions have paid off, but from what I hear, they're not ready to back down yet. What is unclear is what happens after 2026. Will stiff knee sleeves still be on the IPF approved list? Or could the measure be a temporary appeasement strategy intended to carry the IPF through to the presidential election? What do you think? We are happy with this reversal, but at the same time, it's been very costly to not only the brands involved, but also to the athletes. They have invested in new knee sleeves and now are suddenly told they can go back to their old ones. At powerliftingshop.com, we have also had to discount our stiff sleeves substantially and sell them at a loss. After this, we invested in regular sleeves, but now all of a sudden we have to invest in stiff sleeves again. The lack of transparency and consistency is damaging to the market. A lot is still unclear, but we promise that we'll keep delivering you the latest updates and tell the real story. Thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, drop a comment down below and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next one.